Well, hello again, Solis Wealth family. Greg Solis here for just our I guess it's going to be our twice a month update instead of our weekly update. Hope you and your family are doing well, getting through this crazy time. I know my family and I were doing okay. Some good news to report as far as the family's concerned. Emily, my precious youngest daughter, who turned 15 on October 5th, she got her permit to drive. So the DMV was closed, so she was 2 months behind. She was hoping to be able to get her permit around April 5th. But of course, with what went on with the pandemic, she wasn't able to get that done. So she was totally bummed about that. But fortunately, here in the last couple of weeks, she was able, the DMV opened. Was able to go in, take the test. She passed. And so now she's driving along with dad. So I kind of wish I had one of those brakes on my floor, but we'll make do. She's a good driver. Both Jack and Nicole did a good job in the driving category, so hopefully Emily will too. So that's exciting news. She's excited that she'll be 2 months late on getting her license. She was hoping to get it on her 16th birthday, but it looks like it'll be December now. But not bad. She's excited about that. Well, economically, things to continue to be a little bit on the crazy side. I heard a joke the other day, kind of made me chuckle. Why did God create economists? To make the weatherman look good. The economy is going to be really, really hard to read right now. But we've kind of bottomed out. It appears as though we've got a new base that we're building from. And so what's happening here is we're seeing the economics look extraordinarily good. I think I'd mentioned a couple of weeks ago, the retail sales came out. It was up 18%. I mean, again, these are going to be numbers that we've never seen before. Because we shut down so fast and things were so bad, now we're starting from this new low base, and so we're going to see these really huge increases. So the market has priced a lot of that in. I believe that a lot of the good news has already been priced in. When we talk about the equity markets, again, as I mentioned before, we saw the fastest increase in the equity markets, 50-day increase of all time, over 45% since our low back on March 23rd. That's insanity. That's crazy town. I'm 28 years in the business this October, and I've never seen anything like that. That's fast. So I think we're going to consolidate here for a while. I see us kind of going up and down, a lot of volatility. What's going on with COVID? What's going on with the riots? And what's going on with the election? All these things are going to be moving this market in all kinds of crazy, volatile directions. But I think ultimately it's going to be a consolidation phase where I think the economy's got to catch up with where the markets are. So again, hang on tight as we go through this process. The key component, as I mentioned before, is having that properly constructed portfolio that is properly balanced among stocks, bonds, cash, and alternative investments. How much is in equities versus, domestic equities versus foreign equities, large caps versus small caps, growth versus value, all those things. And then on the bond side, how many different types of bonds, whether it's tax-free bonds, high quality bonds, corporate bonds, municipal bonds, and properly structuring that as well. And then having all of that synergistically work together and then rebalancing on an ongoing basis. So that is what we're doing with your portfolios behind the scenes, to, of course, align it with your risk tolerance, your time horizons, your goals, your objectives, so you ultimately could accomplish those things that you value in life. So we're doing that as best as we can. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns, or there's anything that we could do for you, obviously never hesitate to call. We're here for you. But in the meantime, my very best to you and your family. We pray for you often, and we just got to continue to do the best we can to have a positive impact in this world during these very challenging times. So that's it for now. Look forward to seeing you here in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.